Is on the verge of a breakthrough, a design that could change modern medicine.
But get this, he is still in high school. Tabitha joins us this morning to introduce us to the young scientist, Ishaan Brar. Good morning, Tabs.
Good morning again. Brar recently competed and won at the International Science and Engineering Fair. Thousands of the brightest minds compete each year, and a local Stockdale High School junior heard his name called.
Out here, so this is like some of the tubing we used.
I created essentially a new design on a catheter.
Not sure what a catheter is?
Catheter is simply a tube that's inserted into the body in order to move urine.
After any major surgery, most patients require a catheter. Ishaan Brar says catheters are a necessary medical device, but they can complicate the recovery process.
The problem with these catheters is that they promote bacterial infection. The reason is by creating an opening in the body, bacteria are able to travel up into the bladder. These bacteria are extremely difficult to kill. They form something which are known as biofilms.
Biofilms are colonies of bacteria that can cause serious infections, which could lead to sepsis, a life-threatening condition that Brar says kills more than 13,000 people a year.
The issue has not been, are there chemicals that can kill these biofilms, but rather, how do we take these chemicals and insert them inside the catheter? So what I did is I created a catheter design, which has multiple interior sections, allowing for chemicals that have been known to kill these bacteria to be inserted inside, where it's able to stop infections.
With the use of a 3D printer and the help of his father, Brar could very well change modern medicine.
My dad is actually a nephrologist, which is like a kidney doctor. And what's interesting about kidney doctors, or like the entire, I guess, nephrology, urology area, is a lot of their funding and a lot of what they do actually goes towards antibiotics. And the reason is because of these catheters. So I was really curious as to why that was. And I realized because they're just simply combating infection rates by pumping people full of antibiotics. So I wanted to create a catheter that helped prevent all of that.
Just wow.
Yeah.
Brar has about a year of research invested into his new catheter idea. He says more testing is needed, and he's excited to continue developing his product. One day, hopefully, we will see it in the medical industry, and maybe it'll help save some lives. He also wants to bring the ISEF, which is the International Science Engineering Fair that he participated in, to the Kern County Science Fair. So hopefully other students can share their inventions and creations through that avenue as well.
Any kid who thinks they can't change the world, just go watch this story.
Exactly. In high school, and literally could save lives with what he's doing.
It's just absolutely incredible to see. All right, thanks, Tabs.
All right.